Alright, since one of my viewers, Gary, asked for it, I'm going to be showing you guys my CD collection. I'm going to be starting off with the one that I pulled from my car, which is the one I've been listening to recently. This is White Noise by Paris. That is how you spell the name, but they had to change their band name for legal reasons, but kept the original pronunciation. This is the 10th anniversary version of the album, which is actually really good. If you haven't listened to the album, I highly recommend it. This is my second copy of the Silent Hill 2 original soundtrack. This I usually keep over by my CD player because I'll toss it on if I need to fall asleep quickly. This is my CD player. Some of the stickers are not sticking well, but have it right here, and it's modeled after an old-fashioned record player, which I absolutely love. Alright, we're going to start off with this case. This case is, I believe, entirely of the rock genre, because that is my preferred genre, but I do have a varied taste in music. So we open it up, we start with Linkin Park, and I've got that sticker on the inside. I've got the new album and their 3 older albums. I also intend on getting the 2 CD version of their new album because I actually really liked it. I've got a couple of the Disturbed CDs, Immortalized, and I don't remember what this one is, but I have Fall Out Boy because I've listened to Fall Out Boy a lot as a teenager. And if I'm not mistaken, this one is Do American Psycho again. And then I've got there's Paramore right here. I love Paramore, one of my favorite female-led bands. Sleeping with Sirens. I've got My Chemical Romance. I need to get more of it. I've got Nickelback, The Offspring, Korn, Avril Lavigne. These are greatest hits albums. Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets by Metallica, and Kill 'Em All. I need to get a couple more Metallica CDs, but I haven't listened to a whole lot of Metallica, so I probably shouldn't before listening to it, but they're an OG, gotta pay respect. I love Panic at the Disco, so this is Death of a Bachelor. This is Pretty Odd. This is A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. This was their debut album. Such a good album. This one, I don't remember what this one was. I can't. It's in it's in red lettering that's difficult to read. But I've ripped it. I don't remember which one that is. This is my favorite album by them. Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. Love that album. Then I've got Foo Fighters' Greatest Hits. I've got a couple of 3 Days Grace albums. I will be getting more. Then I've got some Five Finger Death Punch, Halsey. This should be Evanescence right here. Then I've got 21 Pilots. I have all of their available albums. I have Icon for Hire right here. I don't remember who this was. See? I don't see a band name written on there. Flyleaf. Absolutely love these 2 albums. I've got System of a Down. Blue Oyster Cult. I believe that's their name. This is their greatest hits album. All Time Low. Guns N' Roses, greatest hits album. Nirvana Nevermind, Nirvana Icon. Ozzy, Blizzard of Oz, had to. Godsmack. Got one Green Day CD. I had another, but lost it. Led Zeppelin, Mothership, the 2 CD album. Drowning Pool. I've got Pierce the Veil. I need to get more Pierce the Veil. This is Shinedown. Attention, Amaryllis, Threat to Survival. I've got the Papa Roach Greatest Hits Volume 2. Don't remember whose CD this was, as far as like the band or anything. Alice in Chains Greatest Hits. Okay. This is Bring Me the Horizon. Avalanche, I believe that album was called. Got a few empty pages. And then these are various artists or movie soundtracks. So I've got the Snakes on a Plane album. This is actually really good. Highly recommend giving it a listen. The Tron Ares, because it was done by Nine Inch Nails, and I wanted to give it a listen. Punk Goes 90s. Punk Goes Classic Rock. And then the Fearless Records bonus sampler. So that was case 1. And this is the back of case 1. Alright, so this one is rap and pop. Unfortunately, some of the stickers aren't sticking well to this case because of the material. This is not the same material as my other one, it feels like. Because none of the stickers stick well, which is fucking annoying. Anyway, we've got Kendrick Lamar. I absolutely love his music. I'll be honest, I started listening to him. I really started listening to him because of the Drake beef. But I stay listening to him because he's good. I've got Eminem. I've got most of his CDs. I need to get his first CD as well as a couple more. But I have most of his CDs available. And I actually have 2 versions of Music to Be Murdered By. Because I have the initial version. Then I have the 2-disc deluxe version. I've got XXXTentacion. This is my favorite artist. He's my favorite rapper. I've got I've got the anniversary edition of Question Mark, as well as the standard Question Mark, and his final album, Skins. There's only one album that he has worked on with Ski Mask the Slump God, which you can't get on CD. This is Tyler the Creator, and then I've got a bunch of empty pages, and now it goes into like pop and stuff. So this is the Michael Jackson collection. Calvin Harris. This I bought because of one song, Dance Hall Days, which was in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Then I've got Disney CDs that I've had for like the longest time. This is We Love Disney, and then the Disney Music Awards 2015. The Electric Light Orchestra CD, which I actually really like. I don't remember. Oh, this is the Neon Trees. I bought this for one song, honestly. One Republic. This is One Republic. Those came in a bundle that my friend got me, along with Maroon 5. The bundle I got purely because of a couple of Panic at the Disco CDs that came with it. Deadmau5. This is probably my favorite album by Deadmau5, but I don't listen to a whole lot of him. I mainly just like the vocalized songs. This I bought because of one song. This wasn't an expensive CD either, so it wasn't that bad. But the song was Cold Night in Chicago, which, if you've played Watch Dogs 1, you probably know that song. This is the only country album that I have, and I like only one song from here. I never listened to the full album. This is the Tomb Raider soundtrack from the Angelina Jolie movie. This is the Spider-Verse soundtrack. Guardians of the Galaxy. Batman Arkham City, which honestly I should move this to the game soundtrack. Well, this isn't even a soundtrack. This is just the album. So I guess it's fine where it is. The Suicide Squad album. The Assault on Arkham, which I believe this is the OST, but I haven't listened to it, so I don't know if it's like licensed music or OST. Then I have the Suicide Squad OST. This was actually bought by mistake. I asked someone, because whenever I was in school, we'd get good grades and we'd get to pick something. I told my parents I'd like the Suicide Squad album for my good grades, and they accidentally bought this one. They wound up getting me something else. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn hammer. But I wound up buying this not too long ago. Unfortunately, they don't have the explicit version on CD, so that sucks. Okay, so that's the end of my second case. This case is my thinnest. This should all be game soundtracks. So I've got the Silent Hill soundtracks of 1, 2. This is 2 Remake, which all 3 discs. I got it on Amazon for like $50. Expensive, but worth it. Silent Hill 3. This is the official Silent Hill 3 soundtrack that came with, I believe, deluxe copies of the game. I have a complete in-box copy. Well, not complete in box. I need to buy the manual. I have a copy of the Silent Hill 3 on PS2. I specifically bought it with the OST, not realizing it didn't come with the manual. Silent Hill 4 and Shattered Memories. These 3, 4, and Shattered Memories, in my opinion, are the best Silent Hill soundtracks. 2 is really good too, but I like the vocaled tracks. Silent Hill Homecoming and Downpour. This game is mainly based on the movies, so I try to separate it from the, normal games. This game gets a lot of hate, but it is the only post-Team Silent game before PT to actually respect the original games and the original devs, so I have massive respect for them. And then I've got the Silent Hill Origins CD. This is called Zero because it was called Zero in Japan. The movie, and I've got a couple of Resident Evil soundtracks, and this is for 5. And then I've got the Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion CD, music from Grand Theft Auto 4, and then this should be San Andreas, I believe. Yes, this is San Andreas. These are the different radio stations. And then we go into, I believe this actually starts Vice City, because I have the Vice City CD set. Then I have Soul Reavers Remaster. Then I have Postal Redux's OST. Then Final Fantasy VII Remake, Wanted Dead. A bunch of Street Fighter CDs, Shakedown Hawaii, which I mean a bunch of Street Fighter. And then those are all the CDs that I purposely bought. I will do a separate video for my random CDs because I got 50 random CDs, but I haven't listened to any of them, and none of them are by artists I recognize. So, kind of a waste. But, hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.